Here we are at the Red Bull Ring Grand Prix circuit. I'm driving my 2017 Bugatti Chiron with LTS upgrades, or PR 88.5. Tilt B, no assists, sensitivity is on 2. I did power slides to get my time in this one, and we're going to see how effective that is because I do not optimize this first corner. You can see I didn't get into the gas at the right time. I was braking too early. The reason why I didn't abandon this run was because I was practicing this power slide. So watch how this goes, and I'm going to go through this again in slow-mo. That time I got it very good, and you can see I'm already gaining. And then this next one, I get it even better. Pulling out early, just a little bit of an extra skid there, but that is a very nice power slide. And then the rest of this is just trying to drive clean. I broke traction a little bit there. Don't know if you saw that. Again, you see the car wiggles a little too much, so I broke traction again there. It's really hard with this car because you have to brake so early, and I found you really can't afford to have your tires off track too much because that extends your braking distance, which I addressed in a video where I proved that having 2 tires off track makes your braking distance longer than having all tires on track. So here we go. Here's the time with LTS upgrades. That's all 3s. That's a great time for these upgrades. I don't have anything to worry about for the rest of the week. I'm not going to get kicked out of Group B. And there you go, all 3s. So let's go through this again. And I'm not going to show you too many braking points because it's a weird video, but watch on the left the 200 mark. I'm going to stop it here. I brake just as my front end's there, and you can start turning earlier than you think you can. And here's where it gets interesting. On the left-hand side, there's distance markers. I go to the far right and start braking about halfway between the first and second distance marker. Swing to the left, then swing hard to the right for a bit, then back to the left, and then into the gas as early as possible. And if you get it right, this is what you see. We're going to repeat that again. I'm going to be on the far right. I'm going to start braking shortly after the first sign. Swing to the left, kick it hard to the right, and then swing back to the left before the car stops, back on the gas and pull out. If you steer too hard to the right and hold it too long, you actually end up going backwards. Okay, in between the second and third distance marker is where I started to brake. Then you watch that rumble strip I'm on, braking right before it ends. Again, into the gas as soon as possible. Coming up, I brake about in between the second and third distance marker on the left there. Into the far corner here, braking about at that line, and then cutting this one really close. So there we go. Again with the power slides, if you brake too late, you're going to slide too long, possibly go right off track. And if you brake too early, you won't be able to pull out of the slide at the right moment and get the trajectory through the corner nicely. So practice the fixed points and then work on getting a nice run set up. Hope that helps you. Happy racing.